The unstoppable authority of Jesus, evidence of his divinity in his power over demon. Imagine standing on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, your heart racing as you witness a man possessed by a legion of demons. He's a terror to everyone, a man so uncontrollable that chains cannot bind him, his cries echoing through the hills like a haunting wail. Suddenly, a figure steps forward. He speaks just a few words, and in an instant, the chaos ceases. The man, once wild and tormented, is now sitting calmly at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind. The people murmur, eyes wide with fear and awe. Who is this man who commands demons with a mere word? The possessed man had been a symbol of hopelessness, a reminder of humanity's frailty against unseen forces. Yet here stood Jesus, demonstrating a power unlike anything they had ever known. This is no ordinary story. It is a revelation of Jesus' divine authority, a power that demands answers from skeptics and non-believers. If Jesus is not God, how could he command legions of demons with such ease? The Bible story. It was a stormy evening when Jesus and his disciples stepped ashore in the region of the Gerasenes. The air felt heavy, as if it carried a warning of what was to come. Suddenly, from the tombs, a man emerged, his body covered in scars from self-inflicted wounds. His eyes burned with the fury of countless demons, his voice a mix of human agony and supernatural malice. "What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" the demons cried out, their voices echoing in the air. The title they used, Son of the Most High God, sent a shiver through the disciples. Even the forces of darkness recognized who he was. Jesus stood calm and unmoved. "What is your name?" he asked. "Legion," the man replied, his voice a blend of many. "For we are many." The demons trembled, knowing their time was up. "Do not send us into the abyss," they begged. Without a hint of ritual or incantation, Jesus uttered a simple command, "Go." In an instant, the man's torment ceased. The legion of demons fled into a herd of pigs nearby, which then rushed into the sea, drowning in the waters below. The possessed man fell to his knees, his body free from the forces that had enslaved him. The villagers, hearing the news, rushed to the scene. They found the once possessed man sitting peacefully at Jesus' feet. The sight filled them with both awe and fear. Who could wield such power? Challenges to skeptics and non-believers. Why did demons acknowledge Jesus as the Son of God? The demons recognized Jesus' divine authority, calling him the Son of the Most High God. Why would beings from the spiritual realm affirm Jesus' divinity if it were not true? How did Jesus command a legion without invoking a higher power? Unlike exorcists of his time who relied on rituals, Jesus spoke a single word, and the demons obeyed instantly. What human could wield such authority? Why did demons beg Jesus for mercy? In Luke 8:31, demons pleaded with Jesus not to send them into the abyss. What does this fear reveal about his sovereignty over their fate? What differentiates Jesus from other exorcists? While others relied on formulas, Jesus' power was intrinsic. How can this be explained unless he is God? Why did Gospel writers highlight Jesus' power over demons? The Gospels repeatedly emphasize Jesus' authority over demons as evidence of his divinity. Were the authors mistaken, or does this affirm the truth? How did Jesus empower others to cast out demons? In Matthew chapter 10:1, Jesus delegated authority over unclean spirits to his disciples. What mere human can bestow such power? Engaging conclusion. The story of the Gerasene demoniac is not just a tale of deliverance, but a challenge to the deepest questions of faith and identity. If Jesus is not God, how can his absolute authority over the spiritual realm be explained? How can demons, spiritual beings who oppose God, acknowledge his divine identity? To skeptics and non-believers, the evidence is clear. Jesus' power over demons is not the work of a mere man. It is the hallmark of divinity, the signature of the Almighty in human form. Now the question remains, what will you do with this evidence? Will you dismiss it? Or will you confront the reality that Jesus is who he claimed to be, God in the flesh?